Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining Lewis University's television network. Today is Wednesday, February 17th, 2020. I'm Matt Mohan, and we begin with our top national and international stories. On Monday, Michael Jordan donated $10 million to open new medical clinics in his hometown, Wilmington, North Carolina. These clinics will help serve the uninsured or underinsured residents of the new Hanover County. This isn't the first clinic that Jordan has donated to. The first two clinics were opened last October. MJ donated $7 million to open the clinic in Charlotte. The Novant Health Michael Jordan Family Medical Clinic served more than 13,000 COVID tests last year to the residents in the area. The new clinics are scheduled to be open in 2022. A tornado touched down in Brunswick County, North Carolina on Tuesday just before midnight. It destroyed 50 homes and left thousands more without power as a snowstorm passed through the area. 10 people were injured during the tornado and 3 others were killed. First responders, law enforcement, and other emergency workers were on the scene all night clearing the debris and assessing the damage. The National Weather Service has yet to assess the damage for themselves to determine the strength of the path of this tornado. A dangerous winter storm swept across the country Monday night, leaving many without power. There were 11 deaths linked to the storm, which broke records. More than 4 million people lost electricity across the South, mostly in Texas, where they experienced blackouts. The governor of Texas called in the National Guard to do wellness checks and help move people to shelters. Texas is the only state with its own power grid. Coming up next, we'll take a look into leading local headlines, and later we have the latest news and entertainment. Stay with us.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago, in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
If I could go back and change it all, I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Or maybe it's just the little moments. If I could go back and change it all. If I could go back, I would. But I can't.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
The snowy roof of an Elgin banquet hall caved in early Monday. It's the second building collapse in a week in the western suburb. The Elgin Fire Department said the snow on the roof most likely caused the damage. The building has been a part of the area since the 1920s. Another building collapse happened on Saturday in a similar situation with heavy snow on the roof. Several inches of snow have accumulated over the past week. Temperatures remaining below freezing have prevented the snow from melting. In both collapses, the buildings were unoccupied and no injuries were reported. Brookfield Zoo has taken part in the Frozen Pants Challenge in the cold weather. Staff members used a frozen zoo uniform making stops in front of various animal habitats. The frozen uniform visited habitats of animals who can tolerate the cold weather, including bison, a polar bear, and one of the California sea lions. The zoo found the idea from a West Ridge man who used frozen pants to reserve a parking spot in the frigid weather. A pair of frozen pants is the only requirement to take part in the challenge. Yet again, Chicago has had another winter storm as residents try to shovel more than a foot of snow Tuesday morning. Chicago officials asked residents to stay inside and only go out when needed. They also asked residents to go check up on their neighbors. The storm had also caused many flight cancellations at O'Hare and Midway airports. Both Chicago and Cook County are expected to have the highest snow totals. Are you an Illinois resident? If so, next week you can visit the Shed Aquarium for free. Due to a successful reopening, the Shed is giving back by offering free admission. There will be safety measures in place due to the pandemic, so your experience may be different compared to past years. The offer for free admission will be from Monday, February 22nd to Friday, February 26th. You must bring in an Illinois state ID to show upon entrance. The Illinois Department of Public Health reported as of Tuesday over 1,000 new confirmed and probable COVID-19 cases, along with 32 new deaths, totaling a little over 1.2 million cases and just over 20,000 deaths since the start of the pandemic. Since Monday, over 700 people were hospitalized for COVID-19. Over 300 of those were in the ICU and 179 people were on ventilators. The state reports a positivity rate of 3.4% over the past 7 days. When we return, we have your day's top entertainment headlines, and later we'll take a look at sports. Stay with us.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago, in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
On Valentine's Day, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry announced they're expecting another baby. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are overjoyed about their second child, who will join 20-month-old brother Archie. This news comes in just months after Meghan revealed her full story about her miscarriage to the New York Times last July. She kept the news of the pregnancy under wraps because of the coronavirus pandemic. Congratulations, Meghan and Prince Harry, on the happy news. On Tuesday, the Academy of Country Music and Dick Clark Productions announced that the Academy of Country Music Awards is coming back to Nashville, Tennessee for a second time to hold its awards show at 3 different venues. The show will return on April 18th and will air from the Grand Ole Opry House, the Ryman Auditorium, and the Bluebird Cafe on CBS. The awards show is normally held in Las Vegas, but this year will be using the same Nashville locations used last September due to the pandemic. It was produced in Nashville last year without a live audience. Carrie Underwood and Thomas Rhett tied for Entertainer of the Year, which is the show's top prize, the first tie ever. After 7 years, Taylor Swift returned to the show to perform a song from her album Folklore. Other details and nominations are still to be announced for this year's show. A memorial was held for trailblazing 96-year-old actress Cicely Tyson, who passed away on January 28th. For 2 decades, the actress took the film industry by storm with her dramatic roles, awarding her Emmys and the Medal of Freedom in 2016. Hundreds of fans came to say their goodbyes. Multiple celebrities attended the memorial at Harlem's famed Abyssinian Baptist Church. Celebrities like Tyler Perry, the Clintons, and Lenny Kravitz paid their respects to the actress. Reverend Calvin Butts closed the memorial, saying Tyson was as much an ambassador for peace and love as anybody he could think of. Spanish rapper Pablo Hasél is set to serve 9 months in prison after insulting the Spanish monarchy and glorifying terrorism. Hasél was arrested on Tuesday after a 24-hour standoff with police. The rapper and 50 of his supporters locked themselves in a university building. Hasél is being charged for 64 tweets he made between 2014 and 2016, promoting a Spanish armed left extremist group. Hasél believes that he was simply expressing his right to free speech. However, other government officials believe the troubled rapper is dangerous and incited violence. Authorities removed Hasél from the premises without anyone being seriously injured. Coming up next, we have your sports headlines. Stay with us.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
If I could go back and change it all, I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe it's just the little moments. If I could go back and change it all, if I could go back, I would. But I can't.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
To finish the show today, we'll have a brief sports update. For your weekly scoreboard, the Chicago Bulls beat the Indiana Pacers on Monday night 120 to 112 in OT. The Bulls are now 11-15 on the season and play the Detroit Pistons tonight at 7 p.m. The Blackhawks, meanwhile, beat the Detroit Red Wings on Monday, also in overtime by a score of 3-2. The Hawks will take on the Red Wings once again tonight at 6:30. For your Lewis Sports recap, both the men's and women's basketball teams were in action this weekend. The women lost to William Jewell on Thursday, 95-77, while the men secured 2 wins this weekend, beating William Jewell on Thursday and Rockhurst on Saturday. The men's volleyball team will return to the court this weekend as they take on Purdue Fort Wayne on Friday at the Neil Carey Arena. They'll play them on Friday and Saturday. You can catch both games on the Lewis University Television Network with complete and comprehensive coverage. That's it for today's news. Thank you for watching. I'm Matt Mohan. Have a great night.